Well met. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reading through solo leveling 175. So the setup is a little bit scuffed right now. Still getting things sorted out. So I'll be reading from over here and here because I screwed around something. But it is fine. We will get there. Um, I'm starting to get back into Twitch streaming. I will probably have a stream at some point on the weekend. Not sure when, but if you're interested in that, there's a Twitch link and also a link to to the Discord down below. And you get a notification for when a new video comes up or if I'm live. Anyway, recapping solo leveling where we left off. So some of the hunters that have survived the onslaught of Antares forces seem to be mostly doing okay. I mean, the ones that live, of course, they're doing okay. It didn't really show the ones that got absolutely destroyed. But you see like a point with who was it? The American Association and Miss Selna talking about like the ones who survive hope for a brighter future or something. A message related to hope or inspiration is coming out a little bit. So things are starting to look a little bit brighter, especially now that the main lad has been taken away from the battlefield. That's always good. So Jin-Woo versus Dragon Monarch. He's interested. They're 1v1ing on the island, on Jinwoo's island now. He's very interested in being outnumbered for once. He kind of just lets the shadows like do what they were planning to for a little bit. But you know, the shadows capture him briefly. The giants holding him down, Tusk like pinning him down with magic. Bellion like closing his mouth initially, and then Biru and Greed just like slammed him in the face. It was very cool. But he's just playing with them, of course. So, not much has been done so far. Destruction lets out a true dragon fear. So intimidating shout. The shadows immediately get paralyzed. So Jimru just dismisses them. Or recalls them rather. And then the Monarch of Destruction gives us a nice speech. The guy, whenever I see like the text bubbles for his voice, just the voiceover from Deathwing from World of Warcraft comes to my mind. It's so good. It's so good. They did that really well. But yeah, here he has like a whole speech where he's building himself up, like the Monarch of Destruction and all that. And then he reveals his name and then transforms back into like his base form, or not base, his human form to try and make a deal or one last offer at peace. So Jinwoo declines, knowing that it's probably a lie anyway. And then they both begin to power up and get serious. And that's pretty much where we're at. It's a very simple chapter last week. A bit of combat, but I'm hoping this is where we start getting into it. So, without any further ado, let us begin solo leveling 175. Here we go. Looks like we have Antares immediately going in. You see like a red tail, or is that his like arm moving super fast? What is that? Looks like it just fires forwards. I'm guessing. Oh, okay. So it was his arm, but his partial transformation. His arm just turns into the dragon. Jinwoo, glowing purple. He's right there. He calls forth Kaisel, and he's summoning one of the daggers, like forming in his hand. Very cool. So he dodges the dragon claw. Then looks like Antares is going back to full dragon mode. I guess that's his base. And then he's like turning his eyes with that red glow coming off. Very nice, very nice. Immediately, no hesitation, just fires a breath blast ball. It looks like a Bijudama coated with fire. Straight up in the air at Kaisel, carrying Jinwoo away. It looks like he misses though. Or they dodge, same thing. Kind of close, even though they do. And then Jinwoo says, Kaisel, go downwards. Dive, dive. And then, oh, okay, so Antares still firing the beam upwards. Jinwoo is diving straight down towards his neck face. I wonder if he can move with it. He jumps off Kaisel. Look at this man's aura right now. Oh, what is going on? So he's like, he is speed. He is speed right now. And you see like the black lightning shadow just coming off of him and his weapons. What's he got in store here? Is he about to mutilate? Look at that paddle. That's so well done. And I'm pretty sure that's where the beam's being fired from. He's like, it's a Sonic move. He's just spinning so fast. Nice. He's working his way all the way down. So he jumped off Kaisel and like from Antares' eye all the way down like his neck, he was spinning all the way down. Very nice, and he still is. Okay, and then towards the end, before he hits the leg, he like jumps off. Kaisel catches him. He's near the ground though. Did it do anything? Jin-Woo looks behind. Did that not leave a single scratch? Look at him. You can't hurt me with something like that. He's fine. He's fine. He already has those cracks around him too, where the orange power is glowing. Okay, let's get out of here, Kaisel. The thing is like way bigger. It's like Zunisha level big. Whoa. And then he just lets loose another one. Dragon Fear. Kaisel's going to be immobilized. Jin-Woo's going to be without a mount. Ooh. So it goes off. There we go. You see Kaisel affected. He's got like a red aura surrounding his shadow. Ugh. Jin-Woo does not like this situation he's in. What is going on here? Is Kaisel's tail wrapping around him? Is he about to throw him off? Yeah, look at Kaisel. He's taking care of him right now. So Kaisel wrapped his tail around like his stomach and then just absolutely flung Jin-Woo away. Wait, is this a sacrificial play? Is this the last we've seen? Oh no. Don't get hit by one of those beams. Jin-Woo just says, Kaisel! And then he lands quite a significant distance away. You only see the storm clouds above. Are we about to lose? There's fire. He's gone. What? Please tell me you were able to recall him out of that. Oh no. He's lost one of his flying mounts. Whoa, he's lost the flying mount. That's not one of the what? Okay, so Kaisel immediately hit with one of Antares' blast breaths. Jin-Woo's just knocked back. Look at this relentless breath. He's not stopping. Huge explosion, naturally. I'm kind of surprised you don't see Antares in respect to the explosion, because he is probably bigger than that's actually showing us. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there he is. You see his head peeking up among the rocks. You probably won't die by something like that. Antares talking to Jin-Woo. Oh, he immediately on the counterattack. Looks like he's going to be climbing up one of his legs again, or going straight up his neck. The shadow or the purple lightning looks like it's connected. He's climbing. Yeah. With his what was it? Dominator's touch. He's like pulled himself towards it. I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But his telekinesis, essentially, he's latched onto Antares' neck. What has he got though? That doesn't look like his daggers. Looks like he's got two of them. Does he have more runestones? So he's climbing up. Ugh, the surface feels like magma. His skin, oh. So it's a little bit warmish. And then what? He's trying to pierce it right now? Okay, so it is a dagger. He's just randomly trying to thrust. And then he senses something is wrong. You see Antares' claw come from behind. Oh my. He's cutting a little bit too close. Jin-Woo dashes out. Antares hits himself in the neck. Probably just a tap, but still. Jin-Woo just says, arise. Someone's nearby. Wait. Do we miss something? Antares is just... Is that hesitation right there? Who's he trying to fool? Oh, here we go. He's got a couple of dragons coming out right now. I mean, they're not Antares level, but there's at least 3 of them. These must be the ones he got earlier, when he was facing his army. They are rather large though. So one of them's like kind of got him by the neck, and then two of them are approaching from forward each side, left and the right. Or that kind of looks like it does something. Antares is like lifted his head up and it's open. Is he about to like let out another fear? Okay. One of the dragons kind of seems affected. Oh wait, one of the friendly dragons is actually readying his own kind of blast breath. He does fire it at the dragon. It's hard to tell if it's actually doing something. None of the other shadows were like, well, could do damage at all. Even Jin-Woo himself can't do damage. Maybe it's weak to magic. I wouldn't assume that these guys could do much if like even the commanders couldn't. But it's definitely seems to be stalling him a little bit or holding him in place. So okay, we got a good overshot panel here. So one of the dragons is holding his neck, and then you've got one either side firing blast breaths at him. It's hitting him under the wings. Are the fires of the ancient dragons the Belian used to lead ineffective against him? He's got unimaginably more power and defense compared to everyone that I've fought so far. I can't use my usual way of fighting against the king of dragons. I need a stronger power. I need power. What is going on here? You see the shadows, naturally, the aura coming off the man, Jin-Woo himself. But there's also a darkness that's starting to take over him. What's going on here? A power that can defeat an armored mountain with only my bare hands. Wait up. Armor? Oh, he's got an idea. Shadows swirling around our lad. Looks very cool. Then, I'm going to assume that the dragons are no more. Most likely all three of them. You just see a hole where the middle one that had his neck was, and Antares is fine. He's just blasted at least one of them. I'm guessing all of them gone. You're trying to defeat me with that lowly shadow. And he looks over. What? That? The power of darkness is going towards that bastard. What are you scheming again? He's got like a darkness tornado coming out right now. Oh, armor. I can use the power of darkness to put on armor. He's gonna look like Ashbourne. To make a bigger and sturdier dark armor. To make it so big that every living thing in the world can see it. Oh, wait, it sounds more like a Susano rather than like Ashbourne kind of armor. See purple stuff. Wait, is that him in there? Wait a minute. I think it is. Yeah, there's like a humanoid form in the Madness Twister of Darkness that we're seeing right now. I think. Looks very interesting. And it's actually making Antares kind of feel small. Wait a minute. Astralization? No, that's impossible. The Shadow Monarch was originally one of the fragments of light, so they shouldn't have any other forms. That should be his original form. But how can his form be so enormous? He's getting scared. It can't be. Did that bastard summon the power of death onto Earth? Oh, you see, it's kind of like Kurogiri actually. He's coming out of his shadows. You just see the purple eyes, smoke coming out, and the darkness tornado as well. How did he do that? He was just a normal human up until recently. And then what are we looking at here? Oh yes. Okay, so that looks like a much larger version of Ashbot. He has wings or a cape at least. It looks like a much larger version of Ashbourne. Getting a bit hype right now. How is he able to control the power of death to this extent? Jin-Woo, this is me? Oh, that's never a good sign. He's looking. Wait, is he touching his face right now? Just checking. This is the true strength that the Shadow Monarch, Ashbourne, has left for me. This is his final form. Look at the lad. Oh my. From within my body, from the inside of this enormous body, I can feel an incredible, an unimaginable amount of power endlessly flowing through me. And then Antares. I see. You're someone who has spent a lot of your life in the living in the real life. Let me restart that. You're someone who has spent a lot of your life living in the realm of the living and the dead. Oh, so he's understanding what their plan was. So that's why the Shadow Monarch, Ashbourne, was able to pass on such a power to a mere human. And he's readying up another blast breath. This one has like a rainbow kind of light shining from it. This human has been fighting a battle against himself all along, even before he received this power. For the sake of living, I must kill this bastard. And then that's another huge blast breath. That one looks kind of more threatening. He is too dangerous. You know he is when Monarch of Destruction is saying that. So we have Ashbourne Jin-Woo standing there. What do we call this new form? Oh, his final form. So the beam is just going straight towards Giant Jin-Woo, or the true Shadow Monarch. He just puts his hand out, but it's glowing like with the super bright purple light. Oh. Wait. He's not deflecting it. He's firing off his own attack right through the middle, and it's splitting the breath in two. What? Monarch is just like, whoa. And it looks like it just hits him. I'm guessing it's some sort of shadow lightning. It looks like there's electricity all over the screen. It kind of looks like it hurts though. I wonder if he can transform back. Ooh. We haven't lost him, right? And then, yeah, Antares looking back, kind of fierce still. He didn't like that, but he probably wants some more. So, yeah, Jin-Woo's just a little bit bigger in this form than Antares. And then he launches himself forward. They both do, okay? Look for the clash right now. Oh my goodness. This is a much bigger scale than I thought we were gonna go. Kind of, in a way. So the giant Jinwoo is now grappling with Antares. You see both of their auras coming off. Very nice. What? That's it. We're mid battle. We can't stop now. That is the end of the chapter. Ah. All right. Well into it. Jinwoo's gotten his power up that he definitely needs. But I don't think it's too far fetched at all. Like the Ashbourne literally passed off everything he knew to Jinwoo at the time, and he gave a good speech on how they've pretty much what Antares was saying in this chapter, and how they set up the whole process of beginning to transfer the power of Ashbourne over to Jinwoo in the first place. He has it all at his disposal. He just needs to figure out how to use it. And in this chapter, he's definitely figuring out how to use it. But still could be just the beginning. Because Shadow Monarch is, the strongest, of course, I would say. With the power over death that the Monarch seems to have, Shadow Monarch. Unfortunately, I would say that we did lose Kaisel, though. Unless Jinwoo did manage to actually, dismiss him before the breath hit. I don't think he had time to do that though. He was realizing exactly what Kaisel did to get him out of there before the breath hit. We might have lost Kaisel, boys. Rest in peace. But yeah, pretty good chapter nonetheless. Full of action and yeah, just ready for the next one. Honestly, it's great. Solid leveling. Super hype. But yeah, that's probably about it from me for now. We're gonna have One Piece. What is it? It is Thursday now. Yeah, we're gonna have One Piece tomorrow afternoon, and then maybe look for a Twitch stream on the weekend. There will be a video coming out soon as well, saying what kind of direction the channel will go in regards to content. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, listening, or reading along, if that is what you do. and we'll catch you in the next one. Laters.